Hello, Mr. Sulfa. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
Oh,
I
yes.
think I have a problem with my videos. Let me check it.
All right, sure. Go ahead. We're still waiting for Miss Bella too, anyways.
Yeah, no problem.
All righty. All right. So I think should we just start? What do you think?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we can.
All right.
I think.
Mhm. You're on mute. Your microphone is turned off. I can't hear anything from your end, Mr. Sulfa.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right,
And I can see you. There we go.
that's good.
Excellent. All right. So
Finally.
you fixed it. Nice. All right. So I think we
Yes.
can just start and Miss Bella can just, jump in and join us when she is here. And plus I'm recording this so she can easily watch the part that she misses later. Yeah.
Okay.
All righty. So, as I said in the previous class last night, the first thing we're gonna do today is to go over your assignment. The practice test for the reading. Have you done it?
Oh, oh,
Oh,
or
you
I
forgot
forgot.
about it.
I forgot. I
Okay.
forgot. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It happens, especially with students who are busy at work. So that's fine. And I think this is quite important because some of the topics that we will cover tonight are also relevant to the questions in the assignment. So I think it's worth investing time to do this now. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No problem. I can do it.
All right, and Miss Bella is here. Let me check if she has done it or not. Hello, Miss Bella. Good evening. Can you hear? Can you hear us? Oh, your audio is not connected yet. I think because we cannot hear anything from your end. Probably your microphone setting.
Wait,
Okay, now we can hear you.
hello? Okay.
Yes, yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you. All right. So I was going to ask if you have done the assignment from last night.
Yes, I
Ah,
yeah.
okay. Because Mr. Zulfa forgot about it. So,
But I'm not sure about the answer.
all right. Well, okay then. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's just spend like how many questions are there? Let me see. 4 plus
Like
5,
12.
9, 10, 11. Sorry, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. So there are 13 questions. So I'll
14
give
or
you, I'll give
12?
you,
Oh, yeah, 13.
Yeah, I'll give you
Right.
10 minutes only though, Mr. Sulfa. So try to answer it as fast as you can. Yeah. After 10 minutes, we will check the answers together. All right.
The passage for this assignment is the last one that we have received, sir.
Yes, the one that I
Sorry.
sent last time, I think. I don't know. Let me check. Let me open the WhatsApp and see. Yes, that's the one. Oh, wait a minute.
Give
No, it's not. It's a different one, Mr.
this
Sulfa.
one, right?
I gave you a link. Yes, that's right, Miss Bella. That's the one. Uh,
Oh,
Mr.
I
Sulfa
didn't
must
copy
have.
the links.
Yeah, all right. I'll share the
Okay,
link
can
now.
you? Yes. Okay.
I'll share the link. Hold on. And Miss Bella will have time to double check her answer, so it's win-win. Yeah, win
Okay.
for everybody. Okay, hold on. Let me look for the link. Think,
Sorry, I am not concentrating at the at the last.
yeah,
Um,
I can imagine your kid was there, wanting their dad to get back to the real life.
yeah,
All right, and here's the link in the chat box. Try it out. Hopefully, it's still accessible.
yeah, still accessible.
All right, so I'll give you 10 minutes then, everyone. I'll show the questions on the screen in case it helps, especially for Mr. Zulfa. So you can focus on the reading on one screen and the questions on the Zoom screen. All right. You don't have to scroll up and down. All right, here we go. 10 minutes. Start from now. All right, 5 seconds left. And there's the bell. Okay, time's up. How many questions did you manage to answer, Mr. Zulfan?
Nggak apa-apa. Right.
You're on mute, by the way. So, how many questions?
I just got the 1, 2, uh, 3, 3.
Three. All right. 10 minutes. Hold on. 10
Yes,
minutes
yes.
divided by 1.5. 10 divided by 1.5. How many is that? 1.5.
Divided 10 minutes divided by 3 or 10
10,
minutes.
10 minutes divided by 1.5. Sorry.
No, no,
No. What's what's the correct calculation? How many questions can you answer? Should you answer in 10 minutes if each takes 1.5 minutes?
It's like 9.
9,
Sorry.
6.
It should be 6, yeah, 6 to 7.
6 to
Yeah,
7,
yeah.
actually.
So that means you're still halfway there in terms
Yes.
of your timing, Mr. Zubal. You need to work on that.
Yes.
Remember, don't sacrifice the other questions just because of one. Yeah. Although, yeah, I know that it's going to be progressively more difficult, but who knows? Maybe the next ones will be easy for you. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so let's check your answers now, especially for Miss Bella, because she has done it. So I'm sure she's curious whether she's right or not. So what's your answer for number 14, guys? Which paragraph?
I think it's A.
What's the
Alpha.
keyword? What's the keyword?
The keyword is to a reference to the influence and domestic backgrounds on the gifted child.
Very good. So the keyword would be reference to how the domestic situation support student, development. Yeah. So if you, that means we need to scan for words like domestic support. Yeah. Domestic means, what's a paraphrase of domestic? It means, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, their home.
That's right. So that's the paraphrase. I think there isn't any domestic word mentioned in the paragraph, but it is paraphrased as things at home. So yes, it's in paragraph A. Did you get the same answer, Mr. Sulfa?
Yes, same answer, A.
Excellent. Good job. That means you get 1 point for that one. Now, what about the second question? Reference to what can be lost if learners are given too much guidance. Mr. Sulfa, what's your answer for this?
My answer is E, paragraph D,
Uh,
delta.
Delta. All right, Miss Bella.
Yes.
Yeah, same as Mr. Zulfa.
All right. What's the keyword that you use to guide your scanning?
Wait.
What's the best keyword from the statement to look for
The keyword is too much guidance.
Very good. That would be the key to be.
For diet. Yes.
And it is paraphrased in the paragraph as
To offer direct.
okay, very good.
Overtime.
Over direct or too much
Too much
support, dependence, those are all the paraphrase of the idea. And yes, it is in line with the statement that if you give too much guidance, it can be bad for the students. Interesting. Did you know that already?
Just know that.
So yeah, too much. So it's paragraph D. Now, what about paragraph? What about number 16? Where's the paragraph? Which one is the paragraph that shows a reference to the damaging effects of anxiety? Miss Bill.
I don't know if it's right or wrong. It's F, I guess.
Mr. Zulfa?
Didn't answer this number, sir.
Okay, you didn't have time to be sure. What was the keyword that you used to scan for the information, Miss Bella?
Damaging effects of anxiety.
Okay, or to be more simple, you can actually say
Anxiety, yeah.
big anxiety. And scan for the idea of anxiety in the passage. Where do you find it?
In paragraph F.
What is the paraphrase used?
Forces in harness.
Forces in harness, emotional, yeah.
Yeah, emotional forces in harness. I don't know.
And another one is, let's see, emotions, positive emotions. Okay, positive emotion is not the paraphrase of anxiety because anxiety is negative, right? It
Yeah.
has negative connotation. So I think it would be fear, would be somewhat similar to that.
Okay.
Anxious, you feel fear. But yeah, it is in line, yeah, because here it says that when they have good positive emotions, they learn better, and vice versa, or the opposite. If they have negative emotions such as anxiety and fear, it limit
Development of
development
curiosity.
of curiosity, which is important for learning. So, is that in line with the statement number 16? It is. The answer for number 16 is indeed F. Good job, Spell. What about number 17? What's your answer?
My answer is B.
Paragraph B. Okay. Did you manage to answer this, Mr. Sulfa? No?
No.
All right. What's the keyword? What's the best keyword to use to scan for the information?
Technique, I guess. The techniques.
Very good. Classroom techniques. And what else? Just to couple it to make it more, specific. Socially disadvantaged children, right? So we have
Yeah.
two keywords that can help us to look for the information. So I think I would lean towards this more, socially disadvantaged children, because classroom techniques could be mentioned many times because the topic is
Mm.
much about classroom techniques, right? So I would focus on socially disadvantaged children now. That's pretty challenging because the paraphrase could be very blur or unclear, but let's try to look for something in the idea of socially disadvantaged. Socially disadvantaged means they are not from rich family or from, environment that is positive. So where do you find which paragraph talks about environments that is not very positive? Miss Bella mentioned D. Can you say one of the keywords in D that shows its negative environment socially?
Mm, Wait, I thought it was one of the example of classroom techniques
Okay, what are they?
mean
Very good. Yes, that's one of the keywords. So what are
like the learning learning strategy.
they? Hmm?
I thought it
Which
was like the learning strategy is one of the
which
classroom
one is
techniques.
which one? In which line is it?
Uh,
Ah,
yeah, wait.
this one.
Yeah.
Learn technique should be major outcome. This one, yeah.
Sorry, it's B.
Oh,
My bad.
bravo, you mean? Okay, let's check
Bravo.
bravo. What can you mention those techniques?
Uh, Wait. Yeah, it's like
I got it.
to be at the more ways of learning, strategies of planning. Okay.
I don't see any
I
description
don't.
of
I think I
techniques.
was wrong.
And
Ways of
plus,
learning. Ways of learning. Is
ways
that?
of learning, yes, but
Uh.
again, the topic is very much about learning techniques, so you will find that kind of mentioned many times. So that's why I said you should focus more on the what is it? Focus more on the second keyword, which is about socially deprived uh, community or environment.
Okay.
So let's keep on scanning for socially or some environment that is not positive. So
I think the
uh-huh.
in the early of the paragraph B, they mention uh, to reach an exceptionally high standard in any area. Variable children need the means to learn, which includes materials to work with and focus
Okay.
challenging tuition.
Yes, but that's for the socially advantaged children, not for the socially disadvantaged one. And the statement is about socially disadvantaged children. So it's in line, not aligned with paragraph B because paragraph B focuses on the socially advantaged, the one with good environments. This one is about the ones with bad, not very good environment. And for that, I would bring your attention to look at paragraph D, the last line. Can you read it out loud? Out loud means the last sentence.
So the deprived areas mean like disadvantaged children.
Yes, social,
Like the
social environment, social
okay.
area. And here there is a mention of practices, which refers to
Yeah.
New methods
Next, yeah,
such
new
as
method.
child-initiated learning, ability peer tutoring, etc. So these are the techniques. So you can, this is the paraphrase of the techniques.
Actually, I already answered D, but I thought it was only we can only use one. Oh yeah, you may use any letter more than one time.
Yes, there you go. So,
I don't really read it.
so you choose the one that you will not choose anymore, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
like
always pay attention to the instruction. Okay. And this is the paraphrase, and I know this is challenging because of the word. The word is very academic.
deprive. All right.
Well, I'm not sure if you even already know what deprived means. Have you known this before? And trying to answer the question. Do you know what deprived means?
No, I thought it like low
Yeah, a
low
low,
economic area.
yeah, socio-economy, low socioeconomic uh,
Yeah.
area or environment or setting. And that is a paraphrase or a synonym, synonymous with disadvantage. Yeah. So therefore, the answer of number 17 is paragraph. What was that
D.
paragraph again? D. Yeah?
Hmm.
All right. All right. Now take write down those answers so you can go over, you can review them later when you still feel unclear about it. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Number 18. What okay, this is going to be connected with our topic tonight. We will focus on question types that ask you to match between people mentioned in the reading with their statement. So, how do you answer this, Miss Bella? What was the
Mm,
step?
I'm scanning
Okay, what's the
from
keyword that you choose?
uh list of the people first.
Very,
Yes,
very good.
same as me.
Yep, that would be the best way to save your time. Uh, Try to focus on scanning for the people. All right, instead of the words or keywords from the statement. It would take you longer to find the location of the information. Plus, is it going to be in order?
No, I don't think so.
No, it
Yeah.
won't be in order. It's going to be
Maybe.
random. Yeah. So Freeman could be at the end of the paragraph, at the end of the passage. Book cards can be in the beginning. So there's no telling. That's why you need to really work on your scanning for each of them to do it quickly and time efficiently. So Freeman, where do you find Freeman? Scan
21, I guess.
in paragraph.
21.
Yeah, let's
No,
let's
no.
let's
Yes,
find
Paragraph first.
first
paragraph one.
paragraph.
Yes.
Paragraph
Okay.
A.
And what does it say here there? A very close positive relationship was found when children's IQ scores were compared with their home educational provision. So that means Freeman says that if they come from good family, their IQ is usually better or higher. And which statement is that?
21.
The very gifted child benefited from appropriate support from close relatives. Yep, exactly. Well done. Did it take you long to figure it out, to see the paraphrase alignment,
No,
Bella? All right, good.
no. I thought it
Excellent.
was harder in the previous.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
the previous is uh
It's
way harder than this one.
more implicit, yeah? The
Yeah.
paraphrase is more implicit. Okay, what about Shore and Kanevsky? Where did you find it? In which paragraph?
Paragraph
In
C.
C.
C. Okay, now let's read the part. It says, put the instruction process. If they only think more quickly, then we need only teach them more quickly. That means if they can understand faster, we need to teach them also faster. Which one is in line with that?
18.
Less time can be spent on exam would give the pretty accurate word. Do you agree, Mr. Sulfa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is in line with uh, the state. Yeah. Shore and Kanevsky. Less time for gifted students. Excellent. Good job so far, Miss Bella, with this one. What about El Shout? Where did you find it? In which paragraph?
Paragraph E.
Yeah,
E. All right. Let's read the
Shout.
statement. Knowledge is vital. Individuals who know a great deal about a specific domain will achieve at a higher level than those who do not. So, students who have already good background knowledge about a subject will succeed better than students who do not have any background knowledge. Which one is in line with that?
22.
22, really successful students have learned. Very good. There you go. 22 is El Shao. Simonton. Where is Simonton's statement located? There it is.
Simonton.
Also in paragraph E.
Yep, conveniently next to El Shout. So
Yeah.
let's read this statement. Research with creative scientists brought him to the conclusion above at a high level, courage such as independence and more to reaching the highest level Okay, so Simonton says that confidence is also important to help students keep learning
Yeah.
further and further. And which one is that in line with?
19.
Self-reliance is a fellow that helps give the student reach their goals. Self-reliance, confidence, is that in line?
Yes.
Yes, very good. It is Simonte. And the last one, Bucards. Really, how many distractors here? There's no distractors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, there are no distractors.
But it can be used more than once, right? Is it? Oh, so that means the last one.
No.
The last one is
Bucards.
Bucards number
Number 20.
20. Give the children know how to channel their feelings so as they're learning. Let's double check it to make sure. Bucards, where do you find it?
Paragraph F.
Paragraph F. And does it say that emotion is important there? Yeah, it's all about emotions. Chiffon emotional forces in harness. So what does it mean to be in harness?
In harness.
Let's consult Cambridge Dictionary. To be in harness means, okay, hold on. Why is it not showing up on the screen? Okay. So here it is. Harness, meaning a piece of equipment. Okay, that's not the one we're looking for. This one is what we're looking for. In harness with, right? Working together to achieve something. So that means intelligence and good emotions or positive emotions work together to achieve good results. Yeah, that's what it means. Working in harness, working together. Emotion forces in harness. Okay, so emotion is also important. And that is in line with statement 20. Give the children know how to channel their emotions. All right, the last set of questions. This one is the short answer that you have to write the answers in by using no more than 2 words from the passage. What do you think? What did you answer for number 23, Bella?
Books and activities at home.
What was the keyword that you used to scan?
At home.
Very good. And it's in paragraph A, yeah?
A. Yeah.
Well done. It is correct. Books and activities. Number 24, what's the keyword you picked?
Average ability.
Where did you find it?
Paragraph B.
Paragraph B.
Yeah.
All right. Can you pinpoint it, please? Which one says average ability? There it is.
Yeah.
Very good. Good choice of keywords. And then which one gives the information? Which part gives the information?
Wait.
The question is,
children of average ability seems to need more direction from children because they do not have
Yes.
Learning strategies.
Ah, that's your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Where does it say learning strategy here?
There are learning strategies like wait,
I don't see any learning strategy here.
I read it actually. Wait.
Do you mean ways of learning?
Oh yeah, ways of learning.
But it's 3 words.
No. I read learning strategies. Wait. Oh, it's on paragraph. Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's
So
not learning strategies.
so it can't be learning strategy because it's not in the
It's
same
learning strategies in paragraph C.
and the average ability student is not mentioned there, right?
Yeah,
That means it cannot be the answer. So what
yeah,
is the answer? Now study the sentence or the statement carefully to really understand. So children with average ability, not very smart, but not very, backwards either.
yeah.
They need more direction from their teachers because they don't have.
Internal regulation, I guess.
There you go. That's the answer. Internal regulation over here. You see,
Yeah,
with more average ability, external regulation, uh, uh, teacher often compensate. So the teacher give external regulation because they want to compensate the lack of internal regulation. So that
internal
means they don't.
regulation.
And what is the paraphrase of lack?
Uh, don't have
Very good. If you lack something, if you lack of something, that means you don't have it. So that's the paraphrase. The answer is internal reg.
regulation.
So you need to be careful more with understanding the statement.
Okay.
Okay, what about number 25? What's the keyword you pick?
Metacognition. Sorry.
Yep,
Metacognition.
I would also pick that word because it's so stand out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you find the word metacognition?
In paragraph B.
Yes, it's not far from the previous information question. So let's read the part here. It says, to be at their most effective, all children can be helped to identify their own ways of learning, which will include strategies of planning, monitoring of learning choice of what to learn. Okay, I forgot what the statement was. Hold on. Children understand their own, as well as developing. So what's your answer?
Emotional awareness.
Where did you find it?
Wait.
There it is. The last sentence.
Yeah.
Emotional awareness is also part of metacognition. So that's pretty explicit. I think it's quite explicit if you keep on reading, because metacognition involves one and what?
Metacognition and strat strategies of planning,
Okay. As well as developing.
as well as the
Well, the awareness. Yeah. What was it?
yeah, developing the
Emotional
awareness.
awareness. Okay. And the last one, teachers who rely on what is known as blah, 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 often produce sets of impressive grades in class tests. What's the best keyword here in the statement?
Um, uh, Impressive grades.
Excellent. That is the key word indeed. Impressive grades in class tests. Now, where do you find that?
Impressive grades in paragraph D.
Paragraph D. What does it say?
It said it can produce extremely high examination results.
There you go. We found the location. Now, let's find that word, the word that's missing, or the phrase that's missing that completes the statement. What's your answer?
Spoon feeding.
Excellent. Very good. Good job. How long did you do it though? Did you spend only 1.5 minutes for each question?
I think it's 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Wait a minute. For one question, 25 minutes?
No, it's for the whole. For the
Okay.
whole. for the whole passage.
I see. I see. I think that's pretty good. If it's 25 minutes for 13 question, how much did you spend for each? 25.
It is 13, right?
Yeah.
12, 12, 12, 12. For 12, it is like 25
Oh,
minutes.
almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, almost 2 minutes. It's still
Uh,
almost.
Still off the ideal time, but it's okay. I think it's acceptable. You can compensate it by answering the other more, the other easier questions faster, so you can allocate the extra time
Yeah,
to
as
answer.
I told you before, I'm struggling in the uh set of questions,
I see. Okay.
and then the other one is yeah, it's kind of good. Uh,
All right. Good.
already
So how
I
many?
already I already know the context
Okay.
by
Excellent.
the next set of
All right.
questions.
Excellent. So how many correct answers out of 13 did you get?
Mm, actually, I was wrong for
Two questions.
two questions. Yeah.
Not bad. 2 out of 13. That's in the range of 6.5 or 7, I think, if you maintain that. So good job, good job. Well done. What about Mr. Zulfa? Anything that you learned in hindsight from this?
Uh, yeah. I think I learned how to um matching the keyword and um looking for the phrase
Very good.
or sentence on the passage.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep. So there you go. In hindsight. So after you see what happened, I hope
Iya deh. Tolong
you
ambilin tas kuning itu.
realize that it's so important to choose the best keyword and to identify the paraphrase. Yeah. All right, there you go. And I think that's it for our review for the assignment. Now let's go on to our topic of the night. And our topic of the night is going to be related to this, guys. This question type. You will always get this question type. There will be names of people, and you will need to match their statements from the reading to their names. What do you think about this question type? From 1 to 10, 10 being very difficult, what would you score it? 1
I
to
think it's 3.
3. Okay, I like the confidence. Good. What about Mr. Sulfa? 1 to 10, how difficult is this?
uh, 5.
All right, good.
Because I think for this kind of list of people, yes, we can found it easily.
Yes.
But yeah,
But the other challenge would be to see the paraphrase, yeah,
exactly.
whether it's in line or not. All right, good, good. So yeah, here are our targets for tonight. So we will take a look at discursive passages, which is mostly the passage in the IELTS reading. Most of them are discursive passages because that's the type of passage or text that's common in academic situation. Yeah, I like it.
What is discursive, sir?
We will get to that in the next slide, what
Okay.
discursive passage means. And then we'll also practice on questions to identify theories and opinions. This is the one with those lists of people questions and then matching feature questions. All right. So what is discursive passage? Discursive passage is a passage that explore multiple viewpoints, multiple people's opinion, and then sort of compare them, you know. And it's objective. Um, the passage doesn't what is it? Choose side. Yeah, it simply reports what person he says, and then person B, and then person C. Just like the example we had with the text for the assignment. And that's a discursive passage because there are many viewpoints from different scientists, right? Okay, other types of passages are expository, which is the kind of text that explain or give information. This is also common in IELTS, like the one about gecko. Do you remember? That's an expository passage because it's neutral. It only gives information. Yeah, it only wants to inform the reader, and it's clear and factual. The way it's structured. Persuasive, not very common in the IELTS test, is to convince or persuade the reader. This is usually the news article. It's usually persuasive because it can be subjective and it's argumentative. I think most of the articles on social media also are persuasive. Narrative is to tell a story. You can find this in some children book, storybooks, or novels. That's narrative style. And then there is descriptive, also common in novels. It is to describe something vividly, like very detailed, like the temperature and then how the character feels in the story. You know, although not as subjective as persuasive or narrative. Okay, so that's what discursive means, Miss Nabella. Does that answer your question?
So there has to be like multiple viewpoints.
Viewpoints, yes.
So many experts.
Usually, yeah, that's right. And that's why the question type about the list of people is very common there. Okay. All right. And another thing you need to be aware of in discursive passages, you will find many cohesive devices. Cohesive device means words that transition from one viewpoint to a different viewpoint. Okay. So these are the examples, and I think you're already familiar with this because we learned about linking or transition words, right? In the class before. And it's one example of cohesive device to connect ideas because there are many different ideas from different viewpoints. So they will use a lot of this to transition from one idea, one viewpoint to the next viewpoint. Are you familiar with all of these transition words? Which one is not clear for you yet?
Conversely.
Conversely,
Conversely, like the opposite, right?
on the other hand. So it has the same meaning with on the other. Yeah. Or in Bahasa, we can translate it as this is a lie.
Okay.
How about subsequently? Is it for addition? Sorry, subsequently, can you give us
Example?
the context or example?
All right. Subsequently. All right. Let's consult Cambridge. Because Cambridge will give you very good example sentence. So consequently means as a result. Can you read the example there?
I spent most of my money in the first week and consequently had very little to eat by the end of the holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's consequently, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Subsequently.
Subsequently, yeah.
Sorry.
Subsequently.
Yeah, I misheard it. So there it is. Subsequently, it's a high level word. It's in the C1 level. It means happening after something else. Miss Bella, can you read the first example, please?
Okay. The book discusses his illness and subsequent resignation from the government.
So subsequent means right after that. Like something happens and then after that, this happens. So like in this example, he got ill and then after that he resigned. Subsequent resignation. But that's using it as adjective. What about using it as adverb? Look at this. Mr. Sulfa, can you read it?
In 1982, he was arrested and subsequently convicted on drug trafficking charges.
Why are you sound like a robot, Mr. Zuma?
Yeah, so something is with your audio. It's sounding like a
Oh,
robot.
really?
You sound
Yeah,
like a robot.
Oh,
but it's good now. It's good now.
okay, okay, good
Yeah.
to know.
So you see, subsequently means right after something, something else happening after something. Yeah. So
So
that
it must be followed by noun.
adverb, the way to use adverb, you can use it. We use it normally with verb, like
Okay, okay.
he quit subsequently, for example. We cannot use adverb with a noun, um, like for example, it is a subsequently event. This is wrong. If you want to use it with a noun, you have to use the adjective, like it's a subsequent incident, for example.
Mm,
Okay. So,
mm,
yeah. This is about grammar.
okay.
If you want more information about that, you can look it up, how to use adverb. Okay.
So, uh, the sentence might be I quit subsequently after the incident. Can
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
use that
Correct.
correct?
Yeah. Correct. Adverb describes an action, an activity. It cannot describe a noun or a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the grammar use of adverb. All right. Okay, good question. Let's go back. All right. So, yeah, try to enrich your knowledge of the transition words because it will benefit you not only in the reading, but also in listening because you will hear it a lot, in speaking, so you can use it to impress the examiner, and in writing also to make your writing more cohesive. All right. Now, let's practice with these cohesive devices or transition words. I want you to classify them into the correct functions. One example, hold on, why is it not responding? I don't want to show you all of them. Hold on. I hope you don't remember all because I want to challenge you a bit first. So try to classify them. I'll give you, how much time do you need for this? Let's see. I'll give you 5 minutes. Classify.
Or or maybe we can just put one by one. How
Yeah,
it?
you can do it on your own first before
Okay,
we do
okay,
it together.
okay.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Um, I am working right now. In fact, I'm not in the office anymore.
No, that sounds
No.
like a contrast. So if you want to transition from that idea to the second idea, it should be one of these words. I'm working right now, although I'm not in the office, for example. All right. Because
Mm,
the idea are contrasts. In fact, you use it when you want to emphasize, when you want to add more, emphasis or more uh, focus on the
mm,
idea. For example, Prabowo is Prabowo used to be in the army. In fact, he was one of the generals.
mm.
Yeah, so you want to add more emphasis to emphasize the information. Okay, does that make sense?
Mm, yeah,
You can look
but
it up more later on.
okay. But I think, yeah, okay. Let's
Yeah.
do another.
Yeah, but to
Uh,
help you clear that up, let's
mm,
let me show you an example from Cambridge. So in actual fact, that's what in fact means. So yeah, here this is a good explanation here. So it actually means really. For example, um, I thought she was Portuguese, but in fact, she's Brazilian. Oh yeah, I see your point. I think this is what you were talking.
yes, yes, yes. That's on my mind.
I think
Also,
the contrast is also
It can
like
also work.
the supporting argument to clarify. So
Oh yeah.
mm-mm,
Uh, mhm.
the contrast situations is also
To
maybe the,
confirm.
yeah, maybe it's also like a situations
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
contrast
Yeah, yeah. I see your point.
that we use this to clarify a
Yeah,
situations that is contrast,
mm,
not to
yeah.
like to con to
Yeah,
contrast.
mm.
but not mainly to show the contrast, but to confirm, right?
Yeah,
And sometimes the confirmation is a contrasting information.
yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I think it's more for confirming, Mr. Zulfa. So here's another
I,
example.
I thought it's like actually, in fact,
Mm,
it's similar
Actually,
like actually,
yeah, I
like
think.
what replacing,
Uh,
not replacing, but
Look at this.
re
This is what I was what I have in mind more of. So can you read it out loud, Mr. Zulfa?
As a matter
okay.
of fact.
Yeah.
I don't work. In fact, I've never had a job.
So you see, it's confirming that, it's emphasizing that information. I don't work. In fact, I've never had a job. So like you double the stress of the information. All right.
Mm,
So
I
it's
don't work. In fact, I have never.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the previous one. Yeah, it's interesting. You should look it up and share it with us in the next class. All right. Nice. Let's continue with reading practice. Have you got the time to read the handout I gave you today?
No.
No.
I just
Okay.
I just answer the homework.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we can skip this activity of looking for the transition words, yeah, in the passage. But as you can see, there will always be transition words used in discursive passages. So it's important for you to know what they mean so you can follow the flow of the ideas well. But for our class, we will get to the point and practice answering the question type in the IELTS test. And here is one of them. Do you remember this question type? You need to match the first
The
half of the sentence with the second half, right?
Mm.
Oh, go ahead. I'll give you, let's do it one by one. So start from number one, 90 seconds. Start from now.
Wait, we have to read the passage as well, or just answer by this? Oh yeah,
You need
read
to
the
read the
passage.
passage. Yeah,
Okay.
you need to read the passage. Okay, now the good thing is it's in order, so you should be able to find the answer to number one in the beginning of the text, and as we go through to the next questions, you will find it after each of the questions. So, what is the answer for number one, Miss Bella? Is
I
it
think it's F. I think it's F.
F? Okay, what about Mr. Sulfa? What is the ending of sentence A? Sentence one. Mr. Sulfa?
Sorry. I think the number one will be mm, G,
Delta or
golf.
golf? All right. All right. Now, remember, beside reading the passage for the information, what can help you to answer this question type? The grammar form.
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm not choosing G.
So,
I'm changing to E.
E. All right. Let's
Yes.
see. So, let's start by checking it grammatically, guys. Which endings can go with this grammatically? So, here we have has, and what comes after has is usually verb three, right? In the present perfect tense. A new study has actually verb three. So let's see what options have verb three. We have A verb three. It can be a verb three.
Oh,
Has actually others needed? No, it doesn't, because there's the word others which function as a subject, and there's already a subject, new study, right? So A cannot go with it with sentence one grammatically. What about B? Same. There is a subject, right? What we need is a verb three to complete has. Charlie is the same. There's a subject. They. So it can't grammatically be connected with. Delta is possible because confirmed can be verb three, right? A new study has actually confirmed a fictional account. Account means story in this context. Now, E also possible has actually helped us to understand a mysterious event. F, nope, not possible because there is a subject and there's a verb or can prove. G is also wrong because there is a subject, and H is possible. So what are the possible answers?
E
D,
and H.
D, E, H.
Now, let's check
Mm.
the information from the reading. So the keyword would be a new study. So what would be the paraphrase of a new study?
A
The
recent
Recent
study.
study.
So let's analyze and get the information to compare with the statement. A recent study demonstrates that rooks belonging to the are in fact able to solve complex problems using the same technique used in the story. So they can, in fact, that's the word we discussed before, do the things like what's told in the story. So the story is true.
Mm.
The study has
So,
proven it.
Mm.
so it's D.
Sorry, B.
The answer
Confirm the
is,
fictional
Mm.
account.
Yeah.
Okay.
hold on. What? Okay. The answer is D. Okay. All right, so that's how you approach this question type. Use the grammar clue to help you, and then eliminate, and then double check in the reading. Let's do that as well for number two. 90 seconds.
Mm.
right. So what's your answer, Miss Bella?
Mm, I think it's wait. The intelligence of bird has been suggested in stories, but um, I think it's mm, F.
What about Mr. Zulfa?
My answer is F.
Where did you find the information?
Paragraph 2 on the last sentence.
Yeah, although it has been speculated in folklore,
Empirical tests are
Yeah,
needed.
empirical tests are needed
empirical tests
to
are
Ah,
examine the extent of their intelligence and how they solve problems.
very good.
Um, empirical tests means
Exactly. That's the paraphrase.
scientific studies.
That is the paraphrase of the second statement. The answer
okay.
is F. Continue. Number 3 now. Go. All right. What's your answer, Mr. Zulfa?
The answer is A.
A. What about Miss Bella?
Yeah, A.
All right. Where did you find the information?
On the last sentence, which is blah 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 blah.
While
So of the birds were successful
while
on their
the other
first
two birds
attempt raising blah, 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 while the others two birds needed
a
a second
second
try.
try
Very good.
several
It
attempts.
is A indeed. Number 4. Go. Miss Bella, what's your answer?
C.
C. Mr. Sulfa?
Same. See.
And the answer is indeed C. Good job. What's the paraphrase in
The
the
paraphrase, mm,
Thus, thus, yeah.
us,
thus?
Able to,
Thus.
able to obtain the
us
reward more
able to
quickly.
obtain the reward more quickly.
There you go. Number 5.
Go, Simon.
Go.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sir, but yeah, okay, thank you.
All right. What's the answer, Miss Bella?
Wait. I think it's mm, I, I'm sorry. I read the wrong paragraphs.
Okay. So, if
Mm,
you had to
wait.
guess,
Mm, as,
what would you go with?
I think it's H.
H. Okay. Remember, use grammatical clues to help you.
Oh,
And here, though, oh yeah, by the way, though is a transition word, and the transition words usually connect clauses. Clauses mean subject and verb. That means the part after though should have a subject and a verb. Now,
okay. So it's G.
H doesn't have any subject.
Yeah, it's G.
So, G. What about Mr. Sulfa?
Mine is B.
B.
Expert things that they don't.
Which part shows that?
Last paragraph, sentence, the first sentence, they say that blah 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 blah. They are not believed to use tools in the wild.
There you go, Miss Bella. They are not
Okay.
believed to use tools in the wild. That's
Actually,
the
I answer B, but I misread the I thought it was in the
in the paragraph after the one before.
yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as it's in order, um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay. It doesn't have to be close to the previous question's information. So
Okay.
anticipate that. And the answer is indeed
B.
B.
Drugs work out properties of different.
Hold on, why is it not responding to my clicking? Okay, there it is. And so the last one is, what is the last one? Oh, we have 3 distractors here. That's quite many. So what do you think is the last one, guys? This one is tricky because it's not in order.
Yeah.
You won't find it in the part after the previous questions information. So you need to use the scanning technique. Choose a keyword and then scan for it. What is the best keyword here? The question. I think it's materials. Where do you find which paragraph has a mention of materials? Different kinds of materials.
Mm, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
The fourth paragraph. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, in addition. What are the materials mentioned?
Adding the exact number of stones needed to reach the world.
All right. What other materials other than stones mentioned?
The tube.
Okay. But I see more materials here in this paragraph.
Yeah.
There is
Oh,
tube,
sawdust or water,
sawdust,
rocks, dropped
roux.
pebble into the tube contains. Okay.
Yes. So let's see. Let's analyze this part. According to the team in the final experiment, the Rooks recognized that sawdust could not be manipulated in the same manner as water. Therefore, when presented with the choice between the two, Rooks dropped the pebbles into the tube containing water, not the sawdust. So which one is that?
H.
H, yeah. Yep.
I don't understand why it's H.
Because first, so the choices are water and sawdust, right?
Mm-mm.
And the bird can directly see or assess that they cannot manipulate sawdust. That's why they throw the rocks into the water instead. They rejected the sawdust type right away and consistently. So yeah. And that's the only paragraph that mentions about the bird choosing between one for the other, one to be rejected and the other to be accepted. That's why the answer is H. Now, if you use the grammar clue, you can see that um, hold on, where is that? The G is hold on. Still rejected. Yes. Well, the grammar doesn't really help because E, G, and H can grammatically go to complete the sentence number 6. So we can only rely on the meaning, yeah, the information. And the information is in that paragraph. E is incorrect because it's general idea and not specific to the topic of the different properties of the materials. And then E help us to understand. Sorry, G, they were able to protect themselves. No, there's no any mention about the bird protecting themselves using the properties of different materials. Yeah. So it's a matter of looking for the information accurately and quickly for question number 6. All right, Mr. Sulfa.
And one more question. The rocks work out the properties. What does work out the properties? Is it means that the rocks? I just don't get it the meaning of the sentence. Work out
Oh,
the properties.
I see.
I think he chose many materials.
Yeah,
Like,
figure out. Work out means to figure out or to find out something. So the rooks, which is the birds, yeah. So
Oh,
not the rock, the thing, the stones, no.
oh, okay.
Ah, that's what
I
you
I thought I
misunderstood.
thought I thought rocks here means
The
rock,
stone.
ROCK, the stones. Yeah,
No, 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 it's not.
yeah.
it's
It's
the
the
So
name
bird.
I
of the
missed the
bird.
context. Okay.
Yes. So the birds figure it out. They found out that, the water and sawdust, what is it? Uh, react differently.
Mhm.
So there you go. So that's what you need to do. And since that's clear, we can move on to our last question type of the night, which
Hmm.
is the identifying theories or opinions,
Mhm.
which is actually something that we have covered from the assignment last night, but we still have time, so let's do one more practice with that. Yeah. So this question type will be about the list of peoples and their theories, and it's very common in discursive passage. And the words that you need to pay attention to is words that show opinion or statement. Words like speculate, remark, noted, and plus, of course, quotation marks. Yeah, like this one here, quotation marks before corvids and after that. So if you see that those punctuation marks, it means that's a statement of someone and not the author or the writer of the passage. So pay attention to them when you get this question time. So let's do this. We can skip this one. You can do this on your own later, your own time. Let's do this question type instead, yeah, right away. So this is the example from the one we did before, but we're going to use the second passage that I shared as a handout today. So remember the first step to answer the question efficiently is by, what is it? By scanning for the names of the people. Yeah, it's the fastest way. And then once you found the word in the passage, then you skim it to match it with the information. So let's do just that right away. I'll give you, how much time do we have left? I'll give you 2 minutes to skim the text if you haven't already done so, just so that you get a big idea, a big picture of what the text is about. Plus, it's not very long, so I think 2 minutes should be okay. Start from now. Skim the passage. Okay, I hope now you have some idea of what the passage is about and some general what is it information from the paragraphs to help you locate the information to answer these questions. So let's start with number one, or you know what, let's start with all of them right away because you might need to jump around, because it's not going to be in order. So we're not going to do it one by one. Instead, I'll give you the time to do it all right away at once. And how much time will you need? 5 times 90 seconds? How many minutes is that?
7.5
7.5.
minutes.
All right. I'll give you half-minute bonus. So 8 minutes. You ready?
Okay.
Go.